The story is always that I was told to face my Goliath, but I decided to face David. Shortly after I came back from Melbourne, I had spotting. After a toilet run, I had a spotting. So at our age, spotting is something serious. So immediately I went to make an appointment with my gynecologist. I was calm. Actually, I was, I read up a lot about all this. So I go for my screening quite often. So because 4 months ago, the result came back negative and I was clear. So to me that, it's just getting it, confirmed. That's what made me to make an appointment, immediately.
To be honest, we were shocked. It's a cliche answer, but nothing prepares you when you find out that she has to face cancer. And when we originally thought a simple surgery could solve it, when we were told surgery was not an option and that we needed to see a different doctor to talk to her about radiation and chemo, we were frightened.
Yeah, it was devastating actually. Mom has always been a strong one in the family. To see her in such a condition really made me very, very emotional.
Madam Yao has an unusual form of cervical cancer called the papillary squamous cell carcinoma that occurs in less than 2% of all cervical cancers. So in such cases, it is very important to have multidisciplinary discussion with the various specialist members of the team. In this case, it's the gynae surgeon and also the medical oncologist to chart out a personalized treatment plan for this unique situation. So after careful discussion and a review of the literature, a consensus was made between all of us that Madam Yao should have concurrent radiochemotherapy. And this decision was communicated to Madam Yao and her family. So Madam Yao received 28 sessions of intensity modulated radiation therapy or IMRT to the pelvis, together with concurrent weekly cisplatin chemotherapy. And this was then followed by 4 sessions of internal radiotherapy or brachytherapy to boost the primary tumor in the cervix.
I have a fantastic team, Dr. David Tan. The story is always that I was told to face my Goliath, but I decided to face David. And then that is what, I always tell people that I think I believe in David and his 5 stones. And that's how when I was told that my oncologist is actually a David Tan, I was very surprised. So I believe again, my faith, believe that God answered prayer. And although we have many other options like second opinion, we decided to go with him. Of course, there will be side effects, the normal side effects which the doctor has already, informed and briefed me about it, but the assurance that whenever there is side effects, to go back to him, they are always ready, my oncologist was always ready to hear from me. generally tough days and dark days, some good days and some bad days, but eventually we managed to get through it with support of family, and friends. During the treatment was, of course, anxiety, fear comes in, but after a couple of sessions and with the support of my family members, the love that keeps pouring in, the prayers, and the visits by friends, and it helps me to cope. It helped me to cope, and it was easier.
When the diagnosis first came, she was overwhelmed, and we had to be strong to understand the treatment options and the journey that was ahead. So we tried our best to be super clear on what was needed to prep her, to prepare her for what her treatment requires, and actually to keep her emotional and mental strength up so that she would take on whatever that comes, with the positive spirit that she has.
I have these words to say to Madam Yao, which is, to stay strong and to be brave and to continue being an encouragement to those in your community who are going through the same ordeal. And I think most importantly, to embrace and enjoy your very, very supportive family. Sometimes I call them your village, for it is, truly them that have been your pillar of support, and strength through the tough times and also the good times.
Love you.
Love you.
Nana, I know you went through a tough operation last year. I'm thankful that you went through a full recovery.
I would like to tell her that I'm very happy that she has finally finished her treatment, and that I know it hasn't been so easy, but she never gave up and it all paid off. She's finally finished her treatment and I'm just very happy.
We love you, Nana.